6 nighttime diabetes signs you shouldn't ignore. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night drenched in sweat or running to the bathroom over and over again? Or maybe your legs won't stop shaking when all you want to do is sleep peacefully and without interruption. What if I told you that these nocturnal disturbances aren't random? They could be critical signs that your blood sugar is out of balance, and ignoring them could make things worse. In today's video, we discover 6 critical nighttime signs of diabetes that you need to know about to protect your health and sleep better. And the best part? I'm going to share simple, practical tips you can start using tonight to finally get the rest you deserve. Stick around until the end, because the last one could surprise you and forever change the way you manage your diabetes. If you're ready to understand what your body is telling you, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's get started. Number 1. Nocturia. Nocturia, or frequent nighttime urination, is one of the first signs many people notice. And let's be honest, it can be incredibly frustrating. Imagine finally falling asleep after a long day and waking up again and again because you need to go to the bathroom. It's not only annoying, it's exhausting. But here's what you should know. If this often happens, it's not just about drinking too much water before bedtime. Frequent nighttime urination is a warning sign that blood sugar levels may be too high. When blood sugar rises, the kidneys have to work harder than normal to filter out excess glucose, causing the urine to hold more water. This means more trips to the bathroom and less deep, restful sleep, which the body desperately needs. What's the problem? Not only does sleeping poorly leave you groggy the next day, but it can also make it even more difficult to control your blood sugar, creating a vicious cycle that's hard to break. So, what can you do about it? Start by checking your blood sugar levels before bedtime. If they're elevated, it may be time to modify your diet or nighttime routine. Try to limit sugary snacks or heavy meals in the hours before bedtime. Also, consider reducing fluid intake after dinner, but stay hydrated early in the day to avoid dehydration. And if it keeps happening, don't ignore it. Talk to your doctor or healthcare professional to adjust your treatment plan. Frequent urination may seem like a minor annoyance, but it's your body's way of asking for help. And the sooner you fix it, the better you'll feel, not just at night, but throughout the day. Number 2. Night sweats. Night sweats can be alarming, uncomfortable, and downright confusing, especially when the bedroom isn't even warm. You may wonder, what's wrong with my body? For diabetics, night sweats often indicate something serious: nocturnal hypoglycemia, or low blood sugar during sleep. When glucose levels drop too low, the body goes into overdrive to stabilize them. This can trigger adrenaline, which causes sweating, tachycardia, and sometimes even nightmares. Think about how detrimental this is, not only to your sleep, but also to your peace of mind. You wake up tired, frustrated, and unsure of what has gone wrong. And if this happens regularly, it's not just that you feel bad the next day, it's a sign that your body is struggling to maintain balance during the night. So how can you stop these sweats from taking over your nights? The key is preparation. Start by checking your blood sugar levels before bedtime. If they tend to drop too low during the night, consider adding a balanced bedtime snack, something with a mix of protein and slow-digesting carbs, such as a small apple with peanut butter or a handful of nuts. It's also worth talking to your doctor about adjusting your medication or insulin dosage. Controlling blood sugar is a delicate balance, and a small adjustment could make all the difference in avoiding those nighttime lows. And here's one more tip. Keep something like glucose tablets or juice nearby when you sleep. That way, if you wake up shaky or sweaty, you can quickly fix the problem and get back to sleep. Remember that night sweats aren't just a nuisance, but a sign that your body needs help. By making small adjustments and being proactive, you can stop them in their tracks and start waking up feeling refreshed and in control. Number 3. Restless leg syndrome, RLS. Have you ever been lying in bed at night, desperate to fall asleep, and felt an uncontrollable urge to move your legs? It's as if they have a mind of their own. They twitch, tingle, or even hurt enough to keep you awake. It could be restless leg syndrome, or RLS, and if you have diabetes, it may not be a coincidence. RLS is often related to diabetic neuropathy, a condition in which high blood sugar damages nerves in the body, especially those in the legs and feet. And here's the kicker. The discomfort tends to get worse when you're resting, like when you're trying to sleep. It's a cruel irony. You're exhausted, but your legs won't let you rest. I get it. It's not only physically draining, it's emotionally exhausting too. You start to dread bedtime because you know it's going to be another battle. But the good news is that there are ways to control it. Start with small, practical lifestyle changes. For example, reducing caffeine intake can make a big difference. Caffeine can overstimulate the nervous system and worsen RLS symptoms. So skip that evening cup of coffee or tea. Regular, moderate exercise may also help. Consider activities such as walking or gentle stretching. It doesn't have to be intense, but moving your body during the day can relieve nighttime symptoms. And don't underestimate the power of relaxation techniques. A warm bath before bedtime or even a few minutes of deep breathing can calm the nervous system and facilitate sleep. However, if symptoms persist or worsen, though, it's essential to talk to your doctor. He or she can check for underlying causes, such as low iron levels or nerve damage, and direct you to the right treatments for your specific situation. Remember, RLS isn't just one of those things. It's your body asking for your help. If you deal with it, you can finally get your nights back and wake up feeling ready to face the day. Number 4, sleep apnea. Imagine lying in bed with discomfort in your legs and then having trouble breathing properly, or worse, waking up gasping for breath. If this sounds familiar, sleep apnea could be the culprit. Sleep apnea is a condition in which breathing stops and starts repeatedly during the night and is surprisingly common in people with diabetes. What's the connection? High blood sugar levels can lead to inflammation and weight gain, which increases the likelihood of developing this serious sleep disorder. And the effects don't stop there. Sleep apnea disrupts your deep sleep cycle, leaving you tired and groggy, and can even make it difficult to control your blood sugar. Think about it. Poor sleep, constant exhaustion, and unstable glucose levels. It's a triple threat that affects your health, your energy, and even your mood. But don't worry. There are steps you can take to break this cycle. First, if you suspect you have sleep apnea, don't ignore it. Talk to your doctor about getting tested. A simple sleep study can confirm if this is the problem, and once you know, you can begin to address it. In the meantime, there are things you can do at home to reduce symptoms. If weight is a factor, even modest weight loss can make a big difference. You don't need to strive for perfection. Focus on small, sustainable changes that will improve your overall health. Another tip? Try sleeping on your side instead of on your back, as this will keep your airways more open. And if your doctor recommends CPAP therapy, don't hesitate to try it. Yes, it takes some getting used to, but many people find that it completely transforms their sleep and energy levels. Sleep apnea is more than a nighttime nuisance. It's a serious health issue that can make it difficult to manage diabetes. But if you treat it, you can protect your health, improve your blood sugar control, and wake up feeling like yourself again. Number 5, excessive thirst. You know the feeling. Your mouth is dry, your throat is parched, and no matter how much water you drink, it never seems to be enough. When blood sugar levels are too high, the body tries to eliminate excess glucose through urine, but in doing so, it also draws water from the tissues, leading to dehydration and cravings for fluids, especially at night. But it's not just about thirst. Constantly waking up to drink water can wreak havoc on your sleep schedule, leaving you exhausted the next day. And let's not forget that dehydration can make it even more difficult to control blood sugar levels, creating another frustrating cycle. But there are ways to break free from this pattern. Start by focusing on hydration throughout the day. Drink plenty of water while you're awake, so your body doesn't have to catch up at night. You can even add a slice of lemon or a pinch of electrolytes to your water to improve hydration without overloading your body. At the same time, watch what you eat before bedtime. Heavy, carbohydrate-laden meals or sugary snacks can cause blood sugar spikes that trigger that nighttime thirst. Instead, opt for balanced, light meals in the evening that don't overload your body. And don't forget the importance of controlling your blood sugar levels. If you're constantly waking up thirsty, it may be a sign that your glucose levels are too high at night. Talk to your doctor about adjusting your medication, insulin, or even your overall diabetes management plan. Waking up thirsty may seem like a minor inconvenience, but it's your body sending you a message. If you take a proactive approach and make a few simple changes, you can avoid these nighttime discomforts and wake up refreshed and hydrated. The last sign we're going to talk about today that many people with diabetes have experienced at one time or another is night cramps. You know, those sudden painful muscle spasms in your legs or feet that wake you up with a jolt and force you to stretch or massage your muscles to try to relieve the pain. These cramps can occur for a number of reasons, but in many cases they're related to unstable blood sugar levels, poor circulation, or diabetic neuropathy. When blood sugar is out of balance, it can affect nerves and muscles, increasing the likelihood of cramps at rest. And if you already have circulation problems, you're even more vulnerable to these painful disturbances. It's easy to feel helpless in these situations, especially when you're just trying to get some sleep. But I want you to know that there are ways to control and even prevent these cramps from ruining your nights. Start by focusing on hydration. When you're dehydrated, your muscles are more likely to cramp, so make sure you drink enough water throughout the day, but avoid drinking too much just before bed, as we've already discussed. Stretching before bedtime can also make a big difference. Take just 5 minutes to stretch your legs, paying special attention to your calves, hamstrings, and feet. This simple habit can relieve muscle tension and reduce the likelihood of cramping during the night. Another important factor is to make sure electrolytes are balanced. Low levels of potassium, magnesium, and calcium can contribute to muscle cramps, so try to include in your diet foods rich in these minerals, such as bananas, green leafy vegetables, nuts, and seeds. And if cramps are a constant problem, consider talking to your doctor. He or she can evaluate your blood sugar level, check for circulatory problems, or suggest other solutions to alleviate discomfort. Night cramps may seem like just another annoying inconvenience, but they're a signal from your body that something needs attention. By making these small changes, you can minimize pain, improve sleep quality, and feel like you're in better control of your diabetes. Now that you know the 6 nighttime signs of diabetes, you'll be better prepared to listen to your body and take proactive steps to improve your health. These signs are your body's way of telling you it needs help, so don't ignore them. By staying alert to these symptoms and making small adjustments, you'll not only improve your sleep, but you'll also have better control over your blood sugar and overall well-being. If you found this video useful, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to receive more tips to help you balance your blood sugar naturally and live healthier. And before you go, be sure to check out the link in the description. It could be the first step to regaining control of your health and getting back to feeling your best. Thanks for watching, and remember, taking care of your health is one of the best things you can do for you and your loved ones. Take care and see you in the next video.